بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والحمد حقه كما يستحقه حمدا كثيرا، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له جل جلاله وعظم شأنه، وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع ذنوبنا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد عبد الله ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. وأشهد أن سيدي ومولاي وحبيبي أمير المؤمنين عليا ولي الله وحجته عليه السلام، وأشهد أن الصديقة الطاهرة سيدتي ومولاتي فاطمة الزهراء حجة الله عليها السلام، وأشهد أن سادتي وموالي الأئمة الأطهار المعصومين من ولدهم الإمام الحسن المجتبى والإمام الحسين الشهيد بكربلاء والإمام علي السجاد والإمام محمد الباقر والإمام جعفر الصادق والإمام موسى الكاظم والإمام علي الرضا والإمام محمد الجواد والإمام علي الهادي والإمام الحسن العسكري والإمام الحجة المهدي المنتظر عجل الله فرجه الشريف أئمتي وسادتي وموالي حجج الله عليهم السلام. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. In the second speech, I would like to confirm this belief, this doctrine, that our decisions always must be connected directly or not directly to our imams, to the infallible. Let me give you some narrations to understand this concept, the concept of imamah. First narration, Al-Fudayl ibn Yasar, one of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam companions. He said, one day, Abu Abdullah Sadiq alayhi salam initiated the speak to us and said, this is Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, without even someone ask him question. He initiated, because it's so important issue, it looks like, according to this narration, he said, the messenger of Allah has said, Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam, the messenger has said, whoever would die and is not under the guardianship of the imam, his death would be like a death in ignorance, jahiliyyah. Whoever died without having pledged allegiance to imam would die as if the death in the jahiliyyah, the ignorance era. That's the Prophet said, according to Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. The narrator has said that I asked. The narrator asked Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, is that what the messenger of Allah has said? The Imam alayhi salam. Look, the Imam alayhi salam looks like people, I don't know at that time, his companions, maybe they did not have enough knowledge about the concept of imam. So the Imam said, yes, by Allah, he has said so. I then said, do all who die without acknowledging the imam die as if died in ignorance, jahiliyyah, without religion? The Imam alayhi salam said, yes, this is right. So Imam alayhi salam, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, insist, confirm, make it very clear. If you don't have pledge allegiance to imam, you are dead. No matter how much you prayed, you fast, you worship Allah, Allah wants us to go through the imam. That's why when I explained, if the imam is existing, we don't have problem. We can ask him, he will give us the direction, then we don't have problem. But right now, it is a very difficult test. Always we must question ourselves. What's right, what's wrong? That's our obligation. To reach your decision sometimes is so difficult. Be careful, because every human soul has, the evil inside. Be careful. The evil try to take you away from the true path of the belief. And this concept, the concept of imamah, pledging allegiance to imam, this one, by the way, many Muslims, unfortunately, because of their ignorance, they believe this is specific for the Ahlul Bayt followers, not for the rest of the Muslims. Let me give you example. Sahih Muslim. This is, according to Ahlul Sunnah school, this book is, everything is authentic. Sahih Muslim is the Muslims' authentic book. Abdullah ibn Umar narrated this narration. He said, I heard from the messenger of Allah. Abdullah ibn Umar, he said, I heard from the messenger of Allah. I'm referring just to the point which we discussed today. In this narration, that's why I'm not reading everything in the narration. Because for us, this one is not hujjah, not testament on us. So we take whatever is aligned with our belief. He said, Abdullah ibn Umar, the Prophet said, one who dies without having bound himself by an oath of allegiance will die the death of one belonging to the days of Jahiliyyah. Exactly same meaning, but did not say Imam. Anyways, Imam, okay, if you don't believe in Imam, whom you are going to pledge allegiance to, according to this? If you die without pledge, I have discussions, conversations with many our Sunni brothers. I ask them, do you have allegiance to anyone? None of them gave me one single allegiance, that they have allegiance. According to I always tell them, this is authentic narration in your books. You have to have allegiance to a certain person. If you die, you will die. Like in Jahiliyyah, you don't have religion. So the concept of Imam always, I know maybe you have heard this one from me multiple times, because this is our core belief. If we miss this one, none in our belief will be legitimate. Let me give you another narration from our books. One of the companions of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, he said to Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, Abu Abdullah Sadiq alayhi salam, he said, the messenger of Allah has said, whoever would die without knowing who his Imam is, he would die as if has died in ignorance, in Jahiliyyah. The Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, said to him, that's true. The narrator said, I then said, is it the ignorance of an uneducated people? Because jahil, ignorant. So he's asking, is this mean it means this person is ignorant, doesn't have enough intelligence? He said, is this just because this person is an educated person, or ignorance of one's not knowing his Imam? The Imam said, Imam made it very clear. Is this one just lack of knowledge, or no? It is in the core belief. The Imam alayhi salam said, it means the ignorance, that is disbelief, hypocrisy, and misguidance. That's what does it mean when you don't have allegiance to an Imam? What does it mean? It means disbelief. It means you don't have belief. Say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. You don't have disbelief. You don't have allegiance to Imam. You are hypocrite, because it's very obvious in Islam. You are misguided. That's how Imam Sadiq alayhi salam made it very clear. So, because I always go back to the discussion in first speech, when we don't have Imam and we don't have pure direction, pure guidance from our Imam, we cannot make some decisions on behalf of the religion. No. In this narration from Abu al-Hasan al-Imam Musa ibn Ja'far al-Kadhim alayhi salam. He said, Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam, the words of Allah, the most majestic, the most gracious, Surah Al-Qasas, verse number 50. وَمَنْ أَضَلُّ مِمَّنِ اتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ بِغَيْرِ هُدًى مِّنَ اللَّهِ. He explained this verse, who is more misguided than one who follows his desire without guidance from God. That's what the verse translation. So Allah saying this is the most misguided person, the one who follow his desire without the guidance of Allah. The Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam said, it refers to those who take their own opinions. Do you see how dangerous when we make the religions based on our own opinion? That's what Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam made it very clear. He said those, the most misguided people, those, it refers to those who take their own opinions as their religion without an imam from the imams of guidance, the leadership, the divine leadership with the divine authority. Without someone with a divine authority, when you make your decision, religious decisions, based on your own opinion, following your desire, you will be among those people who are the most misguided people. That's how important is the Imam. As I said, this organization is a pure religious organization, is not for politics. Yes, we can discuss one-to-one. Yes, I encourage, as I said in the first speech, I encourage each and everyone to be equipped with the proper knowledge to understand politics political issues, social issues. We must understand. We live in this society. We must understand. We must discuss, but not making the organization itself as the political organization. اللهم رب اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات تابع اللهم بيننا وبينهم بالخيرات إنك مجيب الدعوات إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم ربي لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا سقما إلا شفيته ولا حاجة من حاجات الدنيا والآخرة هي لك رضا ولنا فيها صلاح إلا قضيتها يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم ربي اجعلنا من جندك فإن جندك هم الغالبون واجعلنا من حزبك فإن حزبك هم المفلحون واجعلنا من أوليائك فإن أولياءك لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون اللهم اصلح لنا ديننا فإنه عصمة أمرنا واصلح لنا آخرتنا فإنها دار مقرنا واجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير والوفاة